Welcome to the Incompass Show. I'm your host, Sandra Camacho, and today I want to share a reflection that comes from my heart, from my origins, and from my vision for the future of humanity. I was born in Colombia. These are my origins. It is the land where my story began, a country rich in culture, resilience, diversity, and the strength of its people. On the 20th of July, Colombia celebrated its Independence Day, a moment that reminds us of the courage of those who, in 1810, dreamed of freedom, dignity, and the opportunity to share their own future. But every generation receives a different version of the same question. What future are we choosing to create? Independence is not only about what happened in the past, it is also about the responsibility we carry today. Because true freedom is not only the ability to choose our direction as nations, it is also the ability to choose our direction as individuals. And this is why I believe the world is entering a new season, a season where humanity is being invited to evolve. During Colombia's independence celebrations, we also find ourselves at the moment of transition, preparing for a new presidential term. Regardless of political perspectives, moments of transition invite us to reflect on leadership, responsibility, and the impact decisions can have on people's lives. I want to recognize the contribution of President Gustavo Petro during his 4 years leading Colombia. Leadership is complex. Every leader faces challenges, different expectations, and different perspectives from society. But it is also important to acknowledge initiatives that have created opportunities and opened conversations about the future. During his administration, there was a strong focus on areas such as education, social inclusion, environmental responsibility, and preparing Colombia for the transformation that technology is bringing to the world. The investment in education, including expanding opportunities related to artificial intelligence, digital skills, and data capabilities, represent an important conversation about preparing people for the future. Because technology is not only about machines. Technology is about human potential. Artificial intelligence is promising to transform many areas of life. It has the potential to help humanity address some of the challenges we have carried for generations: poverty, healthcare, limitations, education gaps, and social inequalities. But there is a question we must ask. Can technology alone create a better world? The answer is no. The future will not only be created by more advanced technology. The future will be created by more conscious human beings. AI can process information faster than ever before, but it cannot replace compassion. AI can analyze patterns, but it cannot decide what is right. AI can create solutions, but it cannot replace wisdom. That responsibility belongs to us. And this is where the inner compass becomes essential. Your inner compass is the connection between your values, your purpose, and your vision. It is what helps you navigate uncertainty. Because we are entering a time where everything around us is changing. Technology is changing the way we work, the way we create value. It's changing society. And when everything outside of us is moving, we need something within us that remains steady. We need clarity. We need integrity. We need conscious leadership. Here in Australia, we have a beautiful tradition: Christmas in July. It happens during winter, a season that invites reflection, preparation, and renewal. Winter is not a time of ending. Winter is a time of planting. It is the season where ideas are nurtured beneath the surface before they become visible. And I believe humanity is experiencing a similar moment. We are entering a new season, a season where we must prepare ourselves not only to use AI, but to lead wisely alongside. Before we ask, how can technology help us? Perhaps we should first ask, who do we need to become to use technology responsibly? Because before we lead businesses, before we build wealth, before we influence communities, we must first lead ourselves. And this is the challenge of our time. Many people are asking, will AI replace me? But perhaps the deeper question is, how can I become more human in the age of AI? The people who thrive in this new season will not only be those who understand technology, will be those who combine technology with wisdom, innovation with ethics, intelligence with integrity. And this is inner revolution, a transformation that begins within each of us. When we activate our inner compass, three things become possible. First, we gain clarity. Instead of reacting to every change around us, we learn to make decisions from alignment. Second, we develop authentic leadership. We stop following external expectations and start leading from our own values and purpose. Third, we create meaningful impact. Because when our actions are aligned with something greater than ourselves, we contribute to a better future for our families, communities, and the generations that come after us. So, as Colombia celebrates its independence, as Australia reflects during this season of renewal, and as a humanity enters the age of I invite you to reflect on one question. Is my current direction aligned with the person I want to become? Because every great transformation begins within. The future is not something we simply wait for. The future is something we constantly create. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to join me at my upcoming workshop, Inner Revolution, Align Your Inner Compass to Lead Authentically in the Age of AI. Together, we will explore how to reconnect with your purpose, make aligned decisions in time of uncertainty, and prepare yourself and your business for the future. I also invite you to join the Inner Revolution community, a space where entrepreneurs, professionals, and conscious leaders come together to share ideas, connect, and prepare for the new season of human evolution. Remember, your inner compass is the light that guides your path through every season of transformation. Thank you for joining me on the Incompass Show.